Mark Cuban's name is synonymous with success, ambition, and innovation. From his beginnings in the working-class neighborhoods of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to becoming one of the most influential entrepreneurs of the 21st century, Cuban's journey is a testament to the power of vision and perseverance. As a self-made billionaire, he has built an empire that spans industries from technology and entertainment to sports and media. His story is not just about wealth, but about redefining what it means to be an entrepreneur in a rapidly evolving world. Born on July 31, 1958, Mark Cuban grew up with a fierce work ethic and a relentless drive to succeed. His journey wasn't always smooth, though. In his early years, Cuban faced the kind of challenges that many aspiring entrepreneurs experience. He hustled through various jobs, from selling garbage bags door-to-door to working at a bar, but it was his passion for technology and business that would ultimately set him apart. In the 1980s, Cuban enrolled at Indiana University, where he learned the fundamentals of business and developed his entrepreneurial spirit. After graduation, he moved to Dallas, Texas, where he initially worked in the tech industry. But it was in 1995 that Cuban would make his first major move, launching Broadcast.com. The idea was simple but revolutionary: to stream radio broadcasts over the internet. In an era when the internet was still in its infancy, Cuban's vision was ahead of its time. The success of Broadcast.com, however, would be just the beginning of Cuban's story. In 1999, Yahoo! Acquired Broadcast.com for $5.7 billion, making Cuban an overnight billionaire. The sale cemented his status as a tech mogul and gave him the financial freedom to pursue his next ventures. But instead of sitting back and enjoying his newfound wealth, Cuban dove headfirst into a series of investments and projects that would further shape his legacy. One of Cuban's most iconic moves came in 2000 when he purchased the struggling Dallas Mavericks, a team that was at the bottom of the NBA standings. With his characteristic boldness, Cuban turned the Mavericks into a championship contender, bringing energy, innovation, and an unrelenting desire to win. His leadership transformed the franchise, culminating in the Mavericks' 2011 NBA championship victory, a triumph that solidified his place in the world of sports. Beyond his work in business and sports, Mark Cuban's influence has extended into television, where he's become a household name as the tough-talking, no-nonsense investor on the hit show Shark Tank. His appearances on the show have made him a mentor to countless entrepreneurs, and his blunt yet insightful advice has made him a go-to figure for those seeking to turn their dreams into reality. But perhaps what sets Cuban apart most is his unwavering belief in the power of innovation. Whether through his investments in cutting-edge tech companies, his ventures in health and wellness, or his work in artificial intelligence, Cuban has always been on the forefront of emerging industries. He's constantly looking ahead, investing in ideas that may change the world, and encouraging others to think bigger, move faster, and never settle for the status quo. Mark Cuban's story is one of relentless ambition, risk-taking, and a commitment to challenging conventional wisdom. His rise to success wasn't just about being in the right place at the right time, it was about recognizing opportunities before anyone else and seizing them with passion and confidence. This documentary will explore the life of Mark Cuban, a man who continues to defy expectations and inspire the world with his drive for innovation and success. Mark Cuban's life is a powerful story of determination, ambition, and relentless pursuit of success. Born on July 31, 1958, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mark was the son of an upholsterer father and a mother who worked in the home. Raised in a working-class neighborhood, Cuban's early life wasn't filled with luxuries, but it was rich in lessons about hard work and perseverance. Cuban's path to becoming one of the world's wealthiest and most influential entrepreneurs began with a fierce curiosity and an innate drive to stand out. From a young age, Cuban had a passion for business and technology. His entrepreneurial spirit was evident when he was just a child, selling garbage bags door to door at the age of 12. His first big business opportunity came during his high school years when he sold T-shirts for a local fraternity. He quickly learned the importance of marketing, and this would become a key skill in his future ventures. Cuban attended the University of Pittsburgh for a year before transferring to Indiana University. There, he earned his bachelor's degree in business, where he honed his understanding of the market. After graduation in 1981, he moved to Dallas, Texas, where he began his career in the tech industry. Cuban's early years were marked by numerous jobs and opportunities, each one leading him closer to his breakthrough. His first notable business venture came in 1983 when he founded a company called MicroSolutions, a computer consulting firm. Cuban grew the company by offering innovative software and systems integration to clients. His ability to spot opportunities in the technology space, combined with his knack for networking, led to MicroSolutions' rapid success. In 1990, Cuban sold the company to CompuServe for $6 million, which gave him the financial freedom to take bigger risks. Cuban's next big leap came in 1995 when he co-founded Broadcast.com. The idea was simple but revolutionary: to stream radio broadcasts over the internet. At the time, the concept of live streaming was unheard of. Cuban, however, saw the potential of the internet as a platform for media content and quickly set to work on the technology. Broadcast.com's single quotes as success soared as the internet grew, and in 1999, Yahoo acquired the company for $5.7 billion in stock. The sale of Broadcast.com made Cuban an overnight billionaire, and it catapulted him into the realm of tech moguls. However, instead of slowing down, Cuban's entrepreneurial drive only intensified. He invested in a series of ventures, focusing on innovative tech companies and other startups that caught his interest. His most iconic and transformative investment came in 2000 when he purchased the Dallas Mavericks, an NBA team that had been struggling for years. At the time, the Mavericks were one of the worst teams in the NBA. Cuban, however, saw the opportunity to transform the team both on and off the court. He brought a fresh, unconventional approach to the business of basketball, focusing on technology, fan engagement, and team culture. His investments in player development and technology, including a state-of-the-art practice facility and the use of advanced analytics, helped transform the Mavericks into a championship contender. In 2011, the team won its first NBA championship, and Cuban's bold leadership played a key role in that success. Beyond the Mavericks, Cuban's interests expanded into television. In 2009, he became one of the sharks on the hit TV series Shark Tank, the show which gives entrepreneurs the opportunity to pitch their businesses to a panel of investors, provided Cuban with a platform to share his expertise and wisdom with millions of viewers. His no-nonsense approach, combined with his willingness to take risks, made him a fan favorite and solidified his status as one of the most influential voices in the entrepreneurial world. But Cuban's impact didn't stop at sports and television. His investment portfolio includes a wide range of industries, from tech startups to energy companies, health and wellness, and even space exploration. In 2011, he founded a company called Cuban Ventures, which focuses on investing in emerging businesses that have the potential to disrupt traditional industries. One of his key investments is in the world of digital media, where he's played a pivotal role in supporting companies that challenge the established media landscape. In addition to his business ventures, Mark Cuban is known for his philanthropic efforts. In 2003, he launched the Cuban Foundation, a nonprofit organization focused on supporting underprivileged communities and providing access to education. Cuban has also been a vocal advocate for increasing the availability of health care and investing in the next generation of entrepreneurs. His commitment to giving back has earned him respect, not just as a businessman, but as someone who uses his wealth to improve the world around him. In 2014, Cuban made headlines for his role in the formation of the Dallas Mavericks Foundation, which aims to promote diversity and inclusion in sports. Through this initiative, Cuban has supported various programs designed to create opportunities for underrepresented groups in professional sports. His leadership in this area is a reflection of his broader philosophy of using his platform to make a positive impact on society. As of today, Mark Cuban remains one of the most influential entrepreneurs in the world. His wealth, which is estimated at over $4 billion, is not just the result of one successful venture, but a string of successful investments and bold business decisions. But for Cuban, success is not just about money, it's about pushing boundaries, taking risks, and challenging the status quo. His story serves as an inspiration to countless entrepreneurs and innovators who hope to follow in his footsteps. Mark Cuban's life is a testament to the power of vision, hard work, and a relentless commitment to success. From his early days selling garbage bags to building a multi-billion-dollar empire, Cuban has always been willing to take risks and make unconventional choices. As he continues to lead the Dallas Mavericks, invest in groundbreaking technologies, and mentor the next generation of entrepreneurs, it's clear that Mark Cuban's story is far from over. In 2000, Mark Cuban made one of the most pivotal decisions of his career. He purchased the Dallas Mavericks, a team that was struggling both on and off the court. At the time, the Mavericks were far from a championship contender, with a lackluster reputation and a history of underperformance. But Cuban saw something different. He saw the potential for not just improving the team, but revolutionizing the culture of professional sports. Cuban's approach to owning the Mavericks was anything but conventional. From the moment he took over, he infused the franchise with his entrepreneurial spirit, bringing fresh energy and a bold vision. He wasn't just a passive investor. Cuban was deeply involved in the day-to-day operations of the team, challenging traditional norms and always looking for ways to innovate. One of the first things Cuban did was shake up the way the team interacted with fans. He turned the Mavericks into one of the most fan-friendly organizations in sports. He personally engaged with fans through social media and even made surprise appearances at games, showing that he wasn't just an owner but a passionate supporter. His antics, including high-fiving fans and sitting courtside, made him a beloved figure in Dallas and beyond. Under Cuban's leadership, the Mavericks saw an immediate improvement on the court. He made key acquisitions, including the signing of Dirk Nowitzki, a player who would go on to become one of the greatest in NBA history. Cuban also invested in cutting-edge training facilities, introducing new technologies to help players improve their performance. His belief in data-driven analytics and sports science became central to the team's strategy, setting the Mavericks apart from other franchises. But it wasn't just the business side where Cuban made an impact. He also created a culture of accountability and competition within the Mavericks organization. He hired top-notch coaches, including the highly respected Rick Carlisle, and surrounded the team with the best scouts, analysts, and trainers. Cuban fostered a work environment where excellence was expected, and that mindset translated to success on the court. Cuban's leadership came to a head in 2011 when the Mavericks reached the NBA Finals for the first time in over a decade. The series saw them face off against the heavily favored Miami Heat, led by LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh. Against all odds, the Mavericks triumphed, securing the franchise's first-ever NBA championship. The victory was a testament to Cuban's bold, unrelenting approach to building a team, and it was a moment of vindication for the passionate owner who had invested everything in the success of the Mavericks. Throughout the years, Cuban has been vocal about his commitment to not only winning but doing so with integrity. His willingness to spend whatever it took to improve the team, whether it was on player salaries, team facilities, or even in securing high-profile sponsorships, showcased his dedication to the franchise. He's never been afraid to take risks, whether that meant making controversial trades or spending lavishly to ensure the team's success. Off the court, Cuban has always been deeply involved in the Mavericks' community outreach programs. He's placed a strong emphasis on social responsibility, using his platform as an NBA owner to support causes ranging from education to health care. Cuban's impact on Dallas extends far beyond the basketball court. He has worked tirelessly to ensure that the Mavericks are a force for good in the city, engaging in philanthropic efforts that support underprivileged youth, veterans, and other underserved communities. In addition to his business acumen, Cuban's leadership style was revolutionary in the NBA. He introduced new technologies and metrics into team management, which often put the Mavericks ahead of the curve in terms of player development and performance analysis. His commitment to innovation, both in terms of on-the-court strategies and team management, continues to influence how NBA franchises operate. Cuban's ownership of the Mavericks wasn't without its challenges, though. He has often been at the center of controversy, whether for his outspoken nature or his run-ins with the NBA's Board of Governors. However, these moments only served to amplify his larger-than-life personality and his unwavering dedication to the team. Cuban's passionate defense of his players and his candid nature have made him a polarizing yet iconic figure in professional sports. Today, under Cuban's leadership, the Mavericks continue to be a force in the NBA. His legacy is more than just the 2011 championship. It's about the culture of excellence, innovation, and community that he built around the team. From changing the way teams engage with fans to investing in the future of basketball, Mark Cuban's impact on the Dallas Mavericks will be felt for years to come. As Cuban looks to the future, his vision for the Mavericks remains clear: to compete at the highest level, to build a sustainable and successful organization, and to keep pushing the boundaries of what it means to be a part of the NBA. His journey with the Mavericks is far from over, and the imprint he's left on the franchise is one that will echo through the history of the sport. In 2009, Mark Cuban joined the cast of Shark Tank, a reality TV series that would become a cultural phenomenon. As one of the prominent investors, or sharks, Cuban brought his distinctive entrepreneurial flair to the show. His participation not only elevated Shark Tank's credibility, but also added a layer of excitement as his reputation as a bold, no-nonsense businessman resonated with both entrepreneurs and viewers alike. From the very beginning, Cuban set himself apart with his straightforward approach. He wasn't afraid to make quick decisions, often cutting through the fluff and focusing on what mattered most: the numbers and the vision behind each pitch. Whether a business was offering a new tech gadget or a unique food product, Cuban was known for asking tough, direct questions. He wanted to know what would make the business stand out, how the entrepreneurs planned to scale, and how they were prepared to take risks in a competitive market. Cuban's sharp instincts and quick thinking on Shark Tank made him one of the most sought-after investors on the show. He often became an immediate fan favorite due to his candid style, making him the go-to shark for entrepreneurs looking for a deal but also looking for someone who could help take their businesses to the next level. Unlike some of the other sharks who might take a more cautious approach, Cuban was willing to bet big on ideas he believed had potential, making large investments in startups that others might have overlooked. Over the years, Cuban has made numerous investments on Shark Tank, many of which have gone on to become success stories. From the high-tech fitness world to the innovative beverage industry, Cuban's portfolio on the show spans a wide variety of sectors. His ability to spot potential in unconventional ideas has turned many of his investments into multimillion-dollar enterprises, cementing his status as not just an investor but a mentor to the entrepreneurs who pitch on the show. But Cuban's role on Shark Tank goes beyond just writing checks. He has built lasting relationships with the entrepreneurs he invests in, often providing them with hands-on advice and support. His vast network of connections, combined with his experience in growing businesses from the ground up, gives the entrepreneurs he partners with an invaluable edge. Cuban has frequently said that he's more than just an investor, he's an active partner who is invested in helping these businesses grow and thrive. Through his time on the show, Cuban has also been known for his willingness to take risks in areas where other sharks might hesitate. He's invested in everything from tech innovations to pet products to eco-friendly goods. His open-minded approach to innovation has allowed him to explore industries and niches that others might have overlooked, and that diversity in his investments is part of what makes his role on Shark Tank so impactful. One of the trademarks of Cuban's participation on the show is his personal investment in the entrepreneurs themselves. He's been known to mentor the people behind the businesses, offering advice not just on financial matters but also on leadership, scaling, and building lasting brands. Cuban often emphasizes the importance of grit, resilience, and being willing to go the extra mile to succeed, a message he personally embodies through his own entrepreneurial journey. Cuban's presence on Shark Tank has also helped change the landscape of entrepreneurship. The show has given millions of viewers an inside look at the dynamics of venture capitalism, teaching people how investments are made, what makes a business attractive to investors, and what it takes to turn a vision into a profitable reality. Cuban's involvement in this process has helped to inspire the next generation of entrepreneurs, many of whom look up to him not just for his financial success, but for his commitment to driving innovation and creating opportunities. Beyond just his financial acumen, Cuban's down-to-earth demeanor and authentic engagement with entrepreneurs have made him an approachable figure for aspiring business owners. On Shark Tank, Cuban has become a voice for those who want to build something meaningful, and his advice and investments have allowed many entrepreneurs to grow their businesses in ways they never imagined possible. His straightforwardness also makes Cuban a voice of reason in an industry where hype often overshadows substance. While some sharks may be swayed by flashy ideas or extravagant pitches, Cuban's decisions are rooted in practicality and a clear understanding of the challenges businesses face. He's not just looking for the next big trend, he's looking for companies that are poised for long-term growth. As Shark Tank has grown in popularity, so too has Cuban's status as a business mogul and TV personality. His role on the show has allowed him to expand his influence beyond traditional business circles, reaching a wider audience and helping to shape public perceptions of entrepreneurship. His charisma, combined with his deep knowledge of business, has made him one of the most influential figures on television today. Mark Cuban's role on Shark Tank is about much more than just cutting deals, it's about shaping the future of business and entrepreneurship. Through his involvement, Cuban has not only become an integral part of the show, but has also solidified his legacy as a mentor, investor, and pioneer in the world of venture capitalism. His contributions to the show continue to inspire entrepreneurs, whether they're pitching on national television or building their companies from the ground up. Mark Cuban's impact extends far beyond his success as an entrepreneur. He has become one of the most influential figures in modern business and culture. His journey from a working-class neighborhood in Pittsburgh to becoming a billionaire and a prominent figure in the tech, sports, and entertainment industries is nothing short of extraordinary. Cuban has used his wealth, platform, and voice to reshape not just industries, but the way people think about entrepreneurship and innovation. As the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Cuban transformed an underperforming NBA team into a championship contender. His leadership and unconventional approach revitalized the Mavericks, focusing not only on basketball but on enhancing the fan experience. From providing cutting-edge training facilities to introducing advanced analytics for player development, Cuban demonstrated that innovation could change the game both literally and figuratively. In 2011, when the Mavericks won the NBA championship, it wasn't just a victory for the team. It was a testament to Cuban's commitment to pushing the boundaries of what was possible in sports ownership. Beyond his ownership of the Mavericks, Cuban's investment portfolio is a testament to his deep belief in disruptive innovation. As an investor on Shark Tank, Cuban has used his platform to support countless entrepreneurs, helping to fuel the growth of small businesses across the globe. His willingness to invest in ideas that others might overlook, whether in tech, food, or health, has shaped the way the public views venture capital. Cuban has always been a champion of risk-taking and bold decision-making, and he encourages entrepreneurs to follow their instincts even when the odds are stacked against them. Cuban's impact on Shark Tank has been profound, not only as a financial backer but as a mentor. He has shared invaluable business insights with the entrepreneurs he invests in, often offering guidance on everything from scaling operations to handling the pressures of running a business. His no-nonsense yet supportive approach has earned him respect as someone who's genuinely invested in the success of the companies he backs, creating lasting partnerships that extend far beyond the show's cameras. Mark Cuban's influence is also evident in the tech industry. After the sale of his company, Broadcast.com, to Yahoo, for $5.7 billion in 1999, he became one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in tech. He didn't stop there. He continued to push the envelope, investing in a variety of startups and emerging technologies. His passion for innovation led him to invest in artificial intelligence, robotics, and even blockchain technology, areas that continue to shape the future of business and society. Cuban's advocacy for technological advancement is also reflected in his role as a voice for digital privacy and cybersecurity. He's been vocal about the need for businesses to protect consumer data and has used his platform to raise awareness about the dangers of unchecked corporate power. His commitment to responsible tech innovation makes him a unique figure in an industry that often prioritizes growth over ethics. But Cuban's impact goes beyond business and technology. He's a passionate advocate for education, philanthropy, and social causes. He has used his wealth to fund various charitable efforts, including the Cuban Foundation, which focuses on providing educational opportunities for underprivileged children. Through his philanthropy, Cuban has not only helped improve lives but also inspired others in the business world to take responsibility for the broader community. In politics, Cuban's influence is notable as well. Though he's not a career politician, his vocal stances on various issues from health care reform to income inequality have made him a popular and influential voice in American public life. His willingness to challenge the status quo has earned him a reputation as someone who speaks candidly and fights for what he believes is best for the country. Though he's often seen as a maverick in business, Cuban's political views and influence are aligned with his broader vision for a fairer and more transparent society. Cuban has also been a strong advocate for mental health awareness, often discussing the importance of balancing work with personal well-being. His transparency about the stresses of entrepreneurship and leadership has resonated with many, particularly in a world where the pressures of success can often lead to burnout. Cuban's openness about his own struggles and his support for initiatives that promote mental health are part of his broader commitment to using his influence for good. Moreover, Cuban's commitment to diversity and inclusion in the workplace is clear. He's advocated for greater representation of women and minorities in leadership roles, particularly in the tech industry. Through his work with the Mavericks and his other ventures, Cuban has pushed for a more equitable environment, one that values talent over background. Cuban's impact is also felt in his role as a role model for aspiring entrepreneurs. His story of overcoming adversity, building successful companies, and taking calculated risks is a blueprint for many looking to make their mark in business. Cuban has shown that success doesn't come overnight. It's a result of persistence, continuous learning, and a willingness to fail. His example proves that anyone, regardless of background, can make a significant impact if they're determined enough to chase their dreams. In the world of sports, tech, and media, Mark Cuban has become a pioneer, using his platform to inspire, innovate, and influence others. He has proven that the future of business is built on the shoulders of those who dare to challenge traditional thinking, and his own career reflects the importance of vision, passion, and perseverance. Mark Cuban's legacy is about more than just building wealth. It's about creating opportunities, elevating voices, and leaving the world better than he found it. From investing in emerging technologies to using his influence to foster positive change in communities, Cuban's impact will continue to reverberate for years to come. Whether in business, sports, or philanthropy, Cuban remains a force of nature, symbol of the power of vision, the importance of taking risks, and the potential to create lasting change. As the documentary comes to a close, Mark Cuban's journey is far from finished. From a young, aspiring entrepreneur in Pittsburgh to one of the most influential business figures of his generation, Cuban has not only built an empire but also reshaped entire industries. His ventures, from founding Broadcast.com to leading the Dallas Mavericks to an NBA championship, have demonstrated his ability to turn bold ideas into global successes. But it's not just about his wealth or business accomplishments. Cuban has made it his mission to inspire others to follow in his footsteps, offering invaluable advice to entrepreneurs and creators worldwide. Through Shark Tank, Cuban has become a mentor to countless businesses, providing not just capital but guidance to entrepreneurs striving to realize their dreams. His willingness to take risks, his strategic vision, and his passion for helping others are just as important as his business acumen. Cuban has proved that with determination, resilience, and an unflinching belief in one's vision, anything is possible. He's shown that being successful doesn't mean following a set path. It's about creating your own and having the courage to take the first step. In the world of sports, Cuban's impact on the Dallas Mavericks has left an indelible mark. He transformed the team from a struggling franchise into a beloved symbol of success and innovation, capturing an NBA championship in 2011 and forever changing the relationship between sports owners and their fans. His focus on the experience of both players and supporters set a new standard for how sports franchises could operate in the modern era. Beyond business and sports, Cuban's philanthropic efforts have touched lives across the globe. His commitment to education, health care, mental health, and diversity underscores his desire to make a difference in the world. Cuban doesn't just want to leave a financial legacy, he wants to create lasting social impact. Through his charitable work, he's shown that success is not only measured in dollars and deals, but in the positive change one can bring to others. His outspoken nature and willingness to tackle difficult issues, from tech ethics to political reform, have made him a unique and influential voice in American society. Cuban has never shied away from challenging the status quo, whether it's in business, technology, or social policy. His unwavering belief in his principles, combined with his ability to think outside the box, has made him a true visionary. Mark Cuban's story is one of ambition, risk, innovation, and heart. He has shown that success is not just about wealth or fame, it's about the legacy you create, the people you help, and the impact you have on the world around you. As he continues to expand his influence and pursue new opportunities, one thing is clear: Mark Cuban's journey is far from over. And whatever comes next, we can be certain that it will be just as bold, transformative, and impactful as everything he has done so far.